right here. Yeah, right at the lip. Howdy everyone, welcome back to another video. In this video I'm going to be showing you a really easy fluke rig that I love to use off the surf, and I'm also going to walk you through what's in my tackle bag. So I hope you enjoy. This is my go-to fluke rig, and it's really easy to tie. All you'll need is 20 to 30 pound leader line, a 3 to 6/0 bait holder hook, a barrel swivel, and a bank sinker. Pull out a decent amount of line and make a loop. Then tie a surgeon's loop. Make a loop around your finger and wrap a loop you're holding through the new loop twice. Pull tight, and now you've got a loop for your sinker. I learned this twist technique from the Surf NJ's channel. I'll link his video in the description, but it provides a sturdier base for the hook to keep some distance from the rig. What you'll do is twist the line in opposite directions while pushing it together. It'll start to twist the line around itself and form this. As you're twisting, every few twists, gently pull the line apart. This will help ensure that the twist is tight. Now you're ready to tie a dropper loop. Take the two ends of the line at the base of the twist and fold them over each other. Wrap these two lines around themselves up to 5 times while maintaining an opening in the middle. Then take the twisted portion and string it through the opening in the middle of the dropper. Pull tight and make sure everything is cinched down. Above this, give about a foot of leader and tie on your barrel swivel. You can use a clinch knot for this or a uni knot. Push the loop at the bottom through the eyelet of the sinker and then wrap it around the entire sinker. Pull tight, and now that's on there. Lastly, take the twisted portion and push it through the eye of the hook. Wrap the line around the hook once and then push the barb through the opening at the end of the twist. Pull it all tight, and now you're ready to catch some fluke. Underwater, you can see how this works. The weight skips along the bottom and the grub provides some enticing movement just above the ocean floor to get the fluke's attention. Fishing your spot, you want to use a technique called fan casting to cover ground. If I'm standing here at this pocket, I want to cast out in each direction. Start by casting the lure out along the bank to your right. Then keep going in sections of about 30 degrees until you've reached the bank to your left. This is how you'll find where the fish are located and effectively work a location. So we got some really low tides today, all the way up and down the beach. It's just super low, the water's pretty far out. So we're just walking up and down the beach trying to find some nice deep water and see if there's some fluke there. I saw this jellyfish washed up and wasn't sure what kind it was, so I posted it in a surf fishing group to find out more, and someone mentioned it's an upside down lion's mane jellyfish, and lion's mane jellyfish grow to be one of the biggest jellyfish in the entire ocean. Feels like a good fish. Alright, that was much smaller than I thought it was. Okay, here we go. Got our first fluke of the day. Let's get him back. He's just sitting on the bottom there. There he goes. It's kind of the fun of the lighter tackle setups is that even the smaller fish still feel like a good fight. So over to the right here, we got a point, and then right through the middle here, we got a nice pocket of deep water, and then it extends out leftward towards that other sandbar over there. So this is a perfect place for Fluke. But yeah, sometimes, you know, you may have the perfect spot, but you're just not getting into them. That's when it's time to move. All right, we're back out here later in the day. We've got the white gulp grub on here, and we're gonna toss this out. The wind picked up a little bit. The surf is definitely looking a little dirtier. But we're gonna see if we can get on some Fluke. Oh, getting hits right there, right at the lip. Maybe it'll come back. Nope. All right, we're gonna cast that way again. On days like this, make sure you clear your line out. The fish aren't really gonna bite it if you got all this crud on it. So we're gonna give something different a shot. I tied this rig earlier. It's basically the same setup. It's the twisted dropper loop. And then up here, I got a 3/0 bait holder hook with a 4-inch grub, white. And then down here, I got a 6/0 bait holder hook with a 6-inch gulp, pink shine. When using this rig, you're basically just slowly reeling in. Check out the pace that I have right here. Make sure that you reel it all the way back to the lip of the beach. Yeah, right at the lip. You really gotta reel all the way back because you never know what's gonna bite right at the lip. All right, so it bit the 4-inch. That's why we put both on there to see what's out there. All right, pretty nice fluke right there. All right, first fluke of the afternoon. Hopefully we get into some more. Let's get him back. I stayed in that spot way too long after the bite kind of died down. So I'm walking up the beach. I'm gonna go to another spot and maybe there'll be some life there. I haven't gotten a bite in quite some time now. We've got this weird like foggy haze rolling in. I'm not really sure what's going on with that, but I'm gonna fish for a little longer. Hopefully we can get in on something. If not, I'll be out here tomorrow. So yeah, let's see what happens. Man, I've whiffed so many bites today. Man, that's so frustrating. Chopped a part of it off though. A little bit of the tail. Well, today was a tough day. Only caught 2 fluke in total. I whiffed on a few of them, missed a handful of bites. But sometimes that's kind of what's hard about fluking, is really telling when to set the hook. You either set it too early and they didn't get a chance to eat it, or you set it too late and they may have dropped it by then. So you really want to get within that sweet spot. But other than that, the weather has been kind of weird. We got this weird haze going on, and there was some upwelling in the past week or so. So that colder water could have just really been affecting the bite today. But I'm gonna blame it on that and not my bad fishing. So yeah, we're gonna call it a day, and then we're gonna try again tomorrow. Hopefully we have some better luck. So I'll catch you then. So I am fishing outgoing tide. Once again, since we've had that upwelling, the water is colder, so the outgoing tide tends to provide some better luck. And obviously too, if you couldn't tell, it's windy, the water's pretty rough, and the tide is high too. go. Finally. All right. This thing was toying with me for a while. Ooh, he gutted that. All right, let's get the pliers out. Alrighty, there we go. It's our first fluke of the afternoon. Once again, let's hopefully get in on some more. Oh, totally missed that. I was not paying attention. Here we go, it's back. There we go. Skip it on in here. All right. I'll take the numbers. We're not getting size, but we're getting numbers. 2 on the day. Pretty much in the same spot. There we go. Number 2. Back in quick. Since I know there's life in here, I could switch it up. I could put on a bigger gulp. But I don't know. The white seems to be working. The 4-inch gulp seems to be working, so I'm just gonna keep doing what I'm doing. Whoa, look at that. Just caught an SP minnow. It's a good $10 catch right there. Here we go, there's another fish. Oh my goodness. All right, tiniest fluke of the day. Woo. All right, back in. See you, boss. Oh, he's spitting up sand fleas. This fish just spit those out. So we hit the teaser. Pretty good fish. I might actually measure that up. I don't think it's 18, but looks pretty good. All right, that was like a 16-incher. Pretty nice fish, fun fight. Let's get him back in. So fortunately the wind has died down a little bit. I haven't done any of these shots just because the wind is too much. I don't know if my phone can handle how crazy it is. I don't even know if this is working right now in terms of audio, but hopefully it is. So we're 4 fluke in. I don't know how much longer I'll stay out here, but I ended up switching to a bucktail with a teaser, and that got that last fluke in here. So I'm gonna give it a little more time, throw this around a couple more times, see what happens. But it seems like the Salty Sam fluke hat is giving us some luck today, so I'm pretty happy about that. So in the last portion of this video, what I'm gonna do is walk you through my new fluke bag setup and show you all the ins and outs and all the tackle. So usually this is my surf bag, which has pretty much everything for every type of fish, and lugging this thing around, especially during fluke season in the hot summer, walking up and down the beach becomes really tedious. So this year I made it my goal to really condense everything that I have in this one fanny pack for fluke. So I'm going to start from the outside in. Right here I've got these Cast King pliers, came with this carrying case too. But the pliers are nice and springy. It's got a line cutter right here too. It's super sharp, cuts through braid pretty easily. And it also is attached with this lanyard here. And this set of pliers also came with these fish grips. You never know when you're gonna need fish grips. You might catch a bluefish and you don't want to touch their teeth. Fluke also have teeth, so it's good for especially the bigger fish. So yeah, super convenient, and it fits right on my belt right here. I've got it on a carabiner. So then right next to that, I was really excited about this this ruler, but this is a Rapala ruler. I believe it goes to like 60 inches. But it's super easy because you can put the fish right on top of it and measure that way. It makes for a little bit more accurate measurements. So this is actually meant to hold a water bottle, but instead I've got this plastic jar, and I've got all my gulp in there with a little bit of the juice in there. I could probably refill it a little bit, but you might notice something, a lot of white, a lot of pink shine, some chartreuse too. These are just some of my favorite colors. So yeah, having this here makes it really easy to just pull one out and replace when I need it. So the last thing I got on the exterior here is this carabiner, and on the carabiner I've got some leader line. This is 20-pound test, just in case I need to make any rigs or, you know, change my leader out. Usually I like between 20 and 30-pound tests for my rigs. So I have this here just in case, and it's always good to have. So then this has a Velcro pocket, which the carabiner is attached to. When I lift that up, I've just got a pocket knife in here. When I need to dispatch a fish or maybe cut some bait or something, I've got this handy. It's nice and snug right in there. And then the pocket right behind it is another zip pocket. Just keep my GoPro batteries in there. You could really put whatever else you want in here, wallet, whatever. So then on top, we got the big main pocket. And this contains my tackle box. This is a Plano double-sided tackle box. Keeps everything super compact, and really, it's very small. It carries everything I need though. Like I said, you don't need a lot for Fluke. So on top here, I've got some bucktails, I got some jig heads and a teaser. And then when I flip it around, I've got some 1 ounce bank sinkers, 3/4 ounce bank sinkers, some barrel swivels, again, some jig heads, and then my hooks. And this is really, again, all you need for Fluke. Fluke is super simple, pretty low maintenance. You don't need that much. And then the last thing I got in here is a stringer for when you catch that keeper. You know, you want to keep it fresh while you're still fishing. So throw the fish on the stringer, keep it right in the surf with you, and you'll keep that fish fresh until you want to get home. So then lastly in this pouch, there is this back pocket here, which I keep some bags of pre-tied rigs. I actually do need to tie some more, but I keep them in these plastic bags. You know, a rig breaks off or you need to change one out. It's super convenient to have these pre-tied and back there in this pocket. That's everything I've got in my Fluke bag. Like I said, the small profile of this keeps everything light, compact, convenient, and I'm really looking forward to using this for the rest of the summer. I'll make sure to link everything in the description below just so you have the product information. None of this was sponsored. This is just stuff that I find very helpful and some products that I'm really enjoying. So one more thing I want to say before you start putting together a tackle bag and looking online or looking in the big box stores, check out your local tackle shop, see what they have. They'll help you put together a nice bag. Tackle shops are always super helpful, and it's important to support small business too. But anyway, if you have any questions on the products mentioned in this video, feel free to drop it in the comments below. I appreciate you watching. I hope you learned something new, and I'll catch you on the next one.